so with the wheels that he has, all right, he's got the Race Star wheels, black. I'm going to show you how those fit and why we got to machine them down. All right, so we got one set up here on the machine. Machining them down. We're going to take 3/4 of an inch off it. So we got that, so we don't scratch nothing. All locked in. Old Bridgeport Miller, man. Great little machine. Just to do stuff like this, and we use it for all kinds of stuff, but it's manual, but it works. Nice and precise. So we're gonna finish cutting that off, and then we'll show you how much, you know, what it looks like and how it fits on the car after that. One more pass and we'll be done on this one. A lot of chip. 3/4 of an inch. Alright, got the first one done. Starting on the second one. Good. Move it up. All right, all done. 3/4 of an inch difference. They'll tuck in nice under the wheel well. Tire should be here in a couple of days. Lug nuts will be here in a couple of days. All right, I'll show you what they look like when they're on. All right, so we got the wheels all machined, right? Nice, deburred everything. So we ended up taking, to make them a little more, so if you look at where it sits now, that's where the stock was.
The wheels turned just a little bit.
So these were sticking out, they were like this, right?
Yeah, add 3/4 of an inch to that and move it out.
Got a hold of Race Star wheels. They said you can actually machine 3/4 of an inch off. They're sending us the right lug nuts for it, open lug nuts, 17-inch wheels, 17-inch, the tires are coming. So we'll have them all on. This fits good now. All right, so we're getting there. And his carbon fiber dash showed up yesterday. Where is it, Johnny?
In the other room. Johnny put it in there. It's still wrapped up.
We got a carbon fiber dash. I didn't even take it out of the package yet.
Came out on, where is it? This big pallet. Guy comes walking down the driveway.
Talk about waste, right? Thing weighs like nothing.
Absolutely
like literally nothing. Okay? This is barely, I bet you this thing don't weigh like 3 pounds. Okay? I mean, I'm holding it up I hold it up on my pinky, basically, right? It ain't even stressing nothing. I bet you the plastic weighs more than the thing. And it came on a friggin' 6-foot pallet. Oh, okay. It's not even.
Get the razor blade. Here.
Oh, I thought it was carbon, like the raw carbon looking.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay,
gel
no.
gel coat, like.
It's just black.
Yep.
Right, so let's see. So it's just black matte finish. Okay. So we're gonna check this and see how this fits on there. And we have roll cage material. We already got that. I don't know if we even told you that in the other videos. The inside's all gutted, so we're gonna fit that and see how that fits and what kind of brackets we gotta make to make that fit. And then we're gonna start doing a cage. So the wheels are good. That's all done. I'm gonna put the other wheel back on, let the car down. We gotta jack the car up. I'm finishing up those hoses today. And then we'll jack the car up, get the car level and square, and then we can start doing a cage. All right, we'll show you how that fits after we unwrap it. All right, so I'm getting ready to put these hoses, these hose kits on it. That's the part number. There's 2 of them. They're both identical, upper and lower. They're all basically universal. You could use them on pretty much any size. And you set this up, put one end on, and then you just cut it to length. And that's it with that. You just got to make sure you got the right connector inside here. Alright, so basically you're just going to cut it with a Sawzall. Deburr this little edges on it. Stuff's real light, it's flexible. It's not a rib. I mean, it's not a spiral, so it doesn't matter where you cut it. Okay? And you want to cut enough so that it fits. I can actually cut a little bit more off of this one. Cut about another inch off of this one. Alright, so we get it pretty close. Use a rag so we don't get it all nasty. Alright, so this, right, is just a little sleeve that comes with them, right? Got that little sleeve in there. And then that's going to be open. It also comes with another adapter if it's a smaller hose, which this isn't. So this fits into this, and then this will fit onto here. You got to get it to slide over it. Like that. Right. Aim this up so the clamps will be on the bottom. And then this will slide into that. Like that. And then that'll go on there like that. And that'll get tightened up there. And that'll get tightened up there. Alright, let me get them on there and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so that one's going to go under there. This one I'm going to take it apart. And then if I put it like this, the clamps will end up here. So I'm going to take it apart and make it so that the clamps could be tightened from this side. Alright, these came out nice. Got a nice finish on those. They're pretty cool looking. Got a timing pointer coming for that. I just made 2 holes right here. We're going to mount this. Okay, so I'm going to mount that like that. So it'll drain right through there. You can drain it right through that. We don't have to make extra holes in anything. Okay, so that's going to get mounted like that. Just picked up some different studs for that, so we can mount the gasket. I got a gasket. We're gonna mount the cable, put the carburetor on it. That'll be all set. And then I can tighten up the spark plugs and do the ignition wires. Can hook up the throttle cable, all that kind of little stuff. Just gonna get this all buttoned up. And then we're going to show you the dash. With dashes, basically, there's nothing to the dash. Okay, so got to make all the brackets to hold it in place. Probably do it with some Zeus fasteners so you could take it in and out. So we got to take the column back out and then fit the dash, make a hole to mount the column. So we're just going to make sure where the dash goes, basically. We're not going to put that in. We're going to basically see where it fits. And then we're going to do the cage and then put the dash in over that, because it's got to get slotted on the sides, like on these two sides where it's going to go around the front bars. All right, in the meantime, let me finish doing this. I got these holes made. Gonna mount that overflow, and then we'll do the carburetor. All right, next thing. Well, that's all done. Next thing is we're gonna mount MSD coil. Okay. Got bolts that go through it. Stainless steel bolts go through it, and then 4 little isolators. And you cut this out. This gives you a little template. I'm gonna mount it right here like that. Gonna mark the little marks out with the template and drill some holes. And then we'll get it mounted up. All right? Pretty straightforward. All right, that's on.
Got that mounted.
That's all mounted. That ain't going anywhere. And then see how we mount it from here. And you got those 4 little bolts.
Yep.
Little studs coming out. All right. So
Got the hose on. Got the upper and lower hoses.
When we run the wire, we'll run the wire up through here. The wires will be right here. Coil wire. This way, there's not wires running everywhere. Everything's in this one concentrated connection here.
Okay. Got these tight.
Everything's done. We're waiting on a timing pointer.
Yeah, we find top dead center.
We'll bring top dead center up. Make sure that sets up good. And that's it.
I gotta take the steering
when
column out.
He's got to get gauges so we can run all the sensors. You got a water temperature sensor,
Yeah.
oil pressure, fuel pressure.
But I gotta take the steering column out so we can put that dash up in there. Let me take that
There's
out.
only the 2 bolts. I already undid this again.
Okay.
Take that out and we'll see how good that dash fits. Alright, so as usual, I don't know. Oh man.
Obviously,
Alright, so
it's not bolted.
It fits like crap, is what it fits like. So
You definitely
see how
gotta
much
cut stuff.
it's got to go like about there, right? So
And then
you
there's
got to cut the corners.
still a big gap, so
Yeah,
that
that's
way it
gonna
can
go
move
right
in.
here. So these corners got to get cut to fit, so that it hugs the windshield in the front, and it basically you're jamming this
In there.
into that, right? And it'll sit on this ledge. And then what we'll do is we'll make a tab, like a tab right here, and put like a fastener or something, maybe a fastener from the top. But I mean, make a fastener here in the middle to hold the center of it up. We're gonna have to make a bracket here and then put a Zeus fastener on each side, and same thing in the middle here. Well, so we gotta make this fit that first. Don't cut nothing out for the steering wheel. All the steering wheel gotta be whatever.
Yeah, that's all.
So we're gonna make this fit first. Then we're gonna take it back off. But we're not gonna make these brackets. I'm gonna make this bracket, but none of this. Then we're gonna put the cage in it. Put the steering shaft in where it needs to go. Mount all that. And then take it all apart again. Then put this in and fit the sides with the Zeus fastener, because we don't know where this bar is gonna end up. So this cage is gonna come down here like this. Then there's a dash bar that goes across. The dash bar is going to be what's going to be holding up the steering column, right?
Yep.
And then we'll know where this got to go. So that's why I needed this first, because we need to know where this is going. And we're going to bring the dash bar. These bars are going to come down, stay as close as we could to here. This is going to get cut out. We already know. Okay, this fits up against it. Now you make a slot where you slide it up against the bar, and the bar will be here, and there'll be a notch over here like that, so that it goes right in. And then we'll put a fastener, a fastener, a fastener, and a fastener like here in the front, and that's it. I mean, it weighs nothing. It's flimsy as crap, so, and it fits like crap too. All right, that's it for this video. You run into stuff like this, and you're like, man, what a mess. All right,
we'll start cutting.
We'll start making that fit. Next video will be installing that, and then, like I said, go to the cage. Okie doke. Don't forget to like and subscribe. More videos coming up.